Alright guys and girls, welcome back to another GhostBox Sessions. Just before 4 o'clock, it's 3:55 at the moment, so I've got about 5 minutes before it turns 4 o'clock, and I want to try and get as much as I can in this. So for this live GhostBox Stream 1 by Steve Holte, it's free, but it's best to pay for the proper one. So if there's any spirits with us today, come forward, say hello, and tell me your name. If there's any spirits with us today who would like to communicate with us, come forward and tell me your name, or tell me how many people are with you. Is there any spirits with us today? I thought I had Phil then being mentioned, a name called Phil in it.
Yeah, I think that's what it was. Just
yeah, there's been, when I've done GhostBox Sessions before, I've had a name come over as Phil, and there's another one as well, his name's Neil, which is, he's most popular with me actually when I'm doing my GhostBox Sessions.
I think Phil is the one who's been doing the whispering.
Yeah, Phil, yeah, he usually sounds like he's got a sore throat or something. But anyway, so if there's any spirits with us today, come forward and say hello and tell us your name. What, he said Brian then? I thought I could hear Brian. Is there a Brian with us today? Oh, he said yes then. So if there's a Brian with us, could you come forward and say hello? If there is a Brian who's crossed over to the other side, who's a spirit in the spirit world, could you come forward and say hello? Or if there's any other spirits with us today, if you want to communicate, come forward and say hello. Before I had one called Ian then, as well.
And ask Brian what his other name is.
Yeah, Brian, what is your other name? Yeah, Brian, what's your second name? I don't know, it sounds like there's quite a few spirits, and quite a lot of different spirits talking at the moment on here, by the sounds of it, because there's quite a lot of activity by the sounds of it. There's different names getting pulled out and stuff on here. If there's loads of spirits trying to communicate at once, could you say yes, they are? How many spirits are there at the moment trying to communicate? Well, it's 4. It sounded like some like 3, 4, and then I had like a 10 being mentioned. So they're given different numbers, unless because they're in different areas, there might be like more in one area communicating, and then they're probably less in other places.
But ask Brian again, what is his other name?
Right, all the people the spirits are trying to communicate, are you all from different locations? Because it makes you wonder, guys and girls, as well, if there's like a vast network of spirits in the spirit world where they communicate all over the world. So wherever they like died, they communicate into that certain area, but they come and get their sort of energy, particularly in that communication area. So it's basically like a telephone line going from one end to the other, or they can just use portals, because most like they're using portals, and they come into the portals and they go from one portal area to the next, and that way they can get travel from one area to the next straight away. So a bit like a black hole or a wormhole of some sort. Anyway, is there a portals that you go through in the spirit world where you can travel through interdimensional areas to get from one area to the next? Well, I thought I could hear a couple of them saying yes, and one of them I think said no. But anyway, guys and girls, I'm going to finish off this because it's 4 something now, 2 minutes past 4 a.m. in the morning on the Friday the 25th of May. This one's a 7-minute video, but trying to keep it within the time span. But I will be doing, because I've got this video here, and then I'll be doing some more. I've got about 12% left of my battery on my MacBook Air, which I'm doing all my video editing at the moment. But if you guys and girls enjoy it, do like, favourite, share, comment, subscribe. Leave us all your information at the bottom if you enjoyed it or not. If there's anything you would actually like me to do in the spirits communications, if there's anyone you want me to try and contact, like maybe a celebrity or some shit, and then try and get them to try and come through the portal or through the actual app, that would be awesome. But yeah, anyway, guys and girls, cheers all for watching. You've been a lovely audience, and stay safe, and see you next time on the next episode.